Hi and thanks for watching. I wanted to talk to you about networking. Just a side note, by the way, if you are a real veteran and you sit through my videos, you're a brave person, thank you, and you think, where's that white brick wall behind him? Yeah? A, it's not a real white brick wall, as you probably gathered by now, it's wallpaper. We inherited it in one of the meeting rooms we've got, and consequently I thought it might be nice to shoot it against a different backdrop today, so there's the reasoning why. Right, networking, we've all done it at some time, some place, somewhere. We've probably all had mixed results from it. We probably had some good, some bad. We've probably met people at the right level, the right time. We've probably met some people who just struggle to escape because it's not of interest to us, but it is to them. There's pluses and minuses about networking, but as the old cliche goes, you have to buy a ticket to win the lottery. And I thought I'd share a couple of things with you. The first one is that I went to a networking meeting the week before last. It was in Chester. It was a very kind invitation to go to a nice restaurant and have a bite to eat with some very good speakers. Speakers were excellent. The problem was that the individuals who facilitated the meeting hadn't realised, in being newer to this part of the world, that it was half term locally, unlike where they come from. So a lot of people who promised to turn up didn't turn up, which is bad form. I don't agree with that at all. If you make a commitment and you say yes, honour it. But there was actually sort of more from the networking organisation and the speakers than there were us attendees, so we were quite looked after. Anyway, met one particular gentleman around the table who turned out to be, like us, a strategic partner of the World Chamber of Commerce. He picked us up in my conversation, or introduction to the rest of the group. He picked it up and reiterated it in his. We had a 5-minute conversation afterwards. He came in to meet us, myself and Chris, my business partner, this morning. We have so much in common, we have so much opportunity where their products and services join together as ours. It's not true. So we could have met them through our chamber. It's a bit of a different event why we hadn't done to date. I'm sure we will do in the future, but one meeting by chance, lots of opportunity opened up by a subsequent meeting. So in terms of the people that organised a very nice networking function, through no fault of their own, were let down by other people, bad form. We got to meet, and it probably brought forward this meeting we would have done through a chamber function in the future, and lots of opportunities come from it. The second one would probably be, I could probably pick up 3 actually. If you look at somebody this morning in a business which is a very interesting market online, and again that came from another networking themed introduction. You know, sometimes when you meet people, you don't know whether you're going to talk to them for half an hour or 3 hours. Well, this morning we thought it would be an hour. It was 3.5 hours. It reminded me of a meeting, again through networking, where I went across to a large professional business in Liverpool some months ago. You'll know who you are, ladies. And effectively we again thought, is it 20 minutes, is it an hour? That became 3.5 hours. Now if you ever meet me, they're not all 3.5 hour meetings, I hasten to add, but point I'm making very badly, and I'll come to the point now: buy a ticket, you win the lottery. Pick your networking meetings well, look at the attendees, put your best foot forward, be bright and interesting, be engaging. If you find the right events, networking does work, and we've had 2 or 3 instances recently where they've been the right opportunities to meet the right people, and the opportunities that will follow through will be great. They really will be. So networking can work very well. So if you've been jaundiced by it in the past, try again. It might work for you, but make it part of your plans, target them right. Don't just go to the ones that don't work for you. Look at the quality of attendee, ask for some examples from the organisers of who's attending, types of people, background. Give it a go in open-minded. It might be the best thing you ever did.